We drove the Conspit Max 01 all week. Under $800 US, carbon fiber, and a touchscreen on the front, there's a lot to like about this wheel. We review products at Ready Set Sim on 3 criteria: quality, performance, and value, with an overall averaging it out. And at the end of the video, we'll give you some tips and other comments before you buy one. Every review runs on the same rig: a SimiCube 2 Pro, ASR Pro, SimiCube Active pedals, and triple monitors. Let's race into it. Quick look at what comes in the Max 01. The wheel, obviously, a coiled USB cable to plug directly into your PC, a whole lot of stickers to customize your button layout, and hardware for your wheelbase adapter. There are 12 buttons, 2 on the back side, 4 shifters, and 8 dials, making this a very comprehensive formula wheel. One thing that's not in here is the mount adapter. This wheel needs a 70mm adapter to bolt into your base, and ours was sold separately. Now let's dive into quality. The bones of this wheel are genuinely premium. It has a full carbon fiber face, making this one of the lightest wheels in the category. Every button has a proper click to it, and the paddles are super smooth, quiet, and easy to shift. The part that stood out to me the most are the LED lights. There is absolutely no light leak whatsoever, which is hard to find at this price point. But then there are the stickers. At this price point, I'd expect a little higher quality than the stickers provided. These button labels look like they came off a home printer, and on a face this nice, it stands out. The grips also stood out to me, but not because I love to hold them. There's basically no cushion here at all. With gloves or without gloves, they're just pretty hard. Maybe they'll break in over time, but after a week, our hands were feeling it. Premium bones, more or less at cheaper touch points. Quality gets a 7. Performance. This is where the Max 01 earns its money, and it comes down to the size. Most wheels in this style make you choose between Formula/open wheel racing or GT racing. This one sits right in the middle, and it genuinely works for both. Here it is between a GSI and Bavarian SimTech. We love the GSI for formula racing, but it's big and it's clunky and a little too heavy for the GT work. The Max 01 handles those quick, short formula corrections, and then you can jump right into a GT car and it's still comfortable working to full lock. One wheel that does both disciplines, that is rarer than it should be. The screen and software did everything they were supposed to, super easy to link into SimHub, telemetry worked, no fighting it. If you run Formula and GT on the same rig, this is a great argument for this wheel. Performance gets an 8.5. Value. At $669 US on the Ready Set Sim shop, look where it sits price-wise against the wheels we just compared. The GSI and Bavarian SimTech costs are well above it, and it is still a clear step up from what you'd pay from a Moza wheel that is priced below it. That's a real gap, and this wheel fills it. And inside Conspit's own lineup, the Max 01 hits a sweet spot. So who is this wheel for? The one-wheel racer. If you ever drive Formula or only ever drive GT, there might be a more specialized pick. But if you like to run both and want one wheel that does both of them, this is priced right just for that. Even with the stickers and the grips having some concerns, I love this wheel's value, so I give it an 8. So, that's a 7 on quality, 8.5 on performance, and an 8 on value. Overall, that's a 7.8. A genuinely versatile wheel with premium bones and a couple of cheap touch points. If you run Formula and GT on one budget, this should be on your short list. The mount adapter is sold separately, so make sure to purchase a 70mm adapter from whichever wheelbase manufacturer you have. Conspit has their own software for managing the Max 01's LEDs and LCD screen. If you are not a fan of SimHub, which the Max 01 does work well with, Conspit's Conspit Link may be a better option. Full written review and compatibility check for your exact rig are at ReadySetSim.com. See you in the next one.